Alright, so now it's time for exercise 13. Okay, so here you can see the table shows the height of 10 plants and also their lifespan. So for the left hand side, okay, for the first column, that is maybe the names for the plant A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and also for the middle is the lifespan. It is the unit is month. Alright, and we can see for the smallest, okay, for the smallest lifespan, okay, it should be 11. That means it starts from 11, okay, 11 month. And also for the height, okay, for the right hand side, the height, okay, it starts from 25, okay. That means the smallest one, it should be the height. All right. So for this question, part A, it asks you to construct a scatter diagram to present the above data. Okay, so if you want to construct a scatter diagram, we would like to use the graph paper. And here below the question, you can see this one is the graph paper. And for this type of question, the first thing you need to do is to think about how many grid as one unit, okay, how many grid as one unit. And in this terms, I consider five grid, five grids. That means that, so here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 grid here. All right, so 5 grid as one unit. So I draw it in advance. All right, so for the horizontal line, okay, for the horizontal line, I consider it as the lifespans, okay, the lifespans. All right, so now first of all, I try to use my ruler, okay, remember to bring your ruler, okay, and then I try to draw it, okay, for the one line segment. All right, and then we need to consider, because as I mentioned before, for the lifespan, it start with number 11. That means 11 is the smallest one, okay, 11 is the smallest one. So we should start from 11, and then for each unit, you can see 11, and then 12, and then 13, and then 13. Okay, that means that it increased by 1 month, okay, it increased by 1 month. All right, so we can write down 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16, okay, something like that. All right, so here I want you to write down, okay, for the left hand side here, 0, okay, 0 first, and then for each unit, we can start with 11, all right, and then 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay, maybe you don't need to write down 19 because there are we do not have any numbers, okay, any numbers that is 19 somethings. All right, so for the for this horizontal line, we need to give the names to it. It should be the lifespans, okay, the lifespans. All right, so write down lifespan, and then the unit should be month. All right, so we finished the horizontal line, so we turn for the vertical line. It is about the height, okay, and because it starts with the numbers 25, okay, that means the 25 is the smallest number, and then we can see 25, and then should be 30, and then some 40 something, and then 50 something, and 60 something. So for each unit, that means 5 grid for the vertical line. For the 5 grid for the vertical line, we need to consider how many cm, okay, how many cm is one unit, okay, how many cm is one grid, okay. So because it starts with 25, and then 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then 70, and then 60. All right, so I consider 1, okay, for these terms here. I can consider it as for 5 maybe 5 grid as 10 cm. All right, 5 grid as 10 cm. Now let me tell you here: 1 grid, 2 grid, 3 grid, 4 grid, and 5 grid. Okay, for 5 grid, I can consider it maybe 10 cm. So that means 1 grid as 2 cm, 1 grid as 2 cm, and 5 grid as 10 cm. All right. So because it starts with 25, so for the next number, I write down 20. I don't need to write down 10 because we do not have any numbers that for the height it should be 10. Okay, 10, 12, 11, 13, something like that. Okay, so I start with 20, and then for the next number it will be 30 and 40, and then 50, 60, 70, 80. Maybe I don't need to write down 80 because we don't have any numbers that should be start with 8. All right, so and then we can write down, we can give the name for the vertical line. It should be the height. Okay, the height, and then write down the unit cm. All right, so in this terms, okay, in this term we try to draw the points. Okay, we draw the points for in this graph paper. Okay, so first of all, for plan A, okay, plan A is 12 months and the height is 30. Okay, so we try to find out 12 first. Okay, 12 here. Okay, 12 here, and then its height is 30. So we can find out. Please use your ruler to find out the number 30. All right. So 30 here. Here is 30, and then for this one, 12 here. So we can give a cross here. All right, give a cross here. So this point, that means 12 months and 30 as the height. All right, so for the next number, for the next plan, it should be 18. Okay, and its corresponding height is 55. All right, so we find 18. Okay, 18 is here, and then it's 55. All right, because 55 is at the middle of 50 and 60. All right, so write down. Okay, here 60, because one grid as 2 cm. Okay, so 2.5 grid as 5. Okay, 5 cm. All right, so we can use your ruler here, and here is 55. Okay, here's 55, and then use your ruler to draw it as the 18. Okay, 18 is the month. All right, so here, this one, so this one is the, okay, this one is the 55. Okay, 55, and then for the next one, plan C is 13. Okay, 13 as the month. All right, and then for the next one, it should be 42. Okay, 42 should be higher than 40 by 1 grid. Okay, it should be here. All right, for the next one, it should be 15. Okay, 15. So 15 is here, and then the corresponding height should be 53. Okay, 53. Okay, needs to use my ruler, and then 53, and then it should be higher than 52 by half grid. Okay, so here is this one. All right, and then for the next one, it should be E. Okay, plan E. It should be 30. It should be 13. Okay, 13, and also 38. Okay, 38. 13 is here, and then 38. It should be lower than 40 by only 1 grid. All right, and then for the next one, it should be F. So the lifespan should be 14. Okay, 14 months, and then the height should be 49. Okay, 49. All right, it should be lower than 50 by half grid. All right, And then for the G is 11, okay, 11 lifespan, okay, 11 lifespan, G. So we find out G, 11 is here, okay, 11 is here, and then the height is 25, okay, 25. So 1, 2, 25 should be, here is 22, 24, and then 25, okay? Because one, let me remind you again, one grid as represent 2 cm for the vertical line, okay, for the vertical line. All right, okay, so now it's time for H. Plan H is 16, okay, so we've tried to find out 16. 16 is here, okay, 16, and then the corresponding height it should be 57, okay, 57. So, or we try to find out 57, we can find 58 first. Okay, 58 is here, so 57 it should be lower than 55 by half grid. Okay, so write down here. And then for the 18 it should be 68. 18 it should be lower than 70. Okay, lower than 70. All right. Lower than 70, it should be 78. Sorry, 68. All right. So for the final one, it should be J. J is 17. Okay, 17, and 17 is here. All right. So we can find out 17 is here, and also the height is 56. 56. All right, 56. 6, it should be lower than 60 by 2 grid. Okay. So it's here, should be here. All right. So now we finish all the data. Okay, at this scatter diagram. All right. So we need to give the name to it. It should be the height. Okay, the height of 10 plants and their lifespan. All right, and now for the for part B, let's look at it. It asks you to to answer according to the scatter diagram in part A. It asks you to describe the relationship between the height of the plants and their lifespan. Okay, the plants and their lifespan. All right. So here you can see the relationship between the lifespan and also the height. So for if you keep increasing the lifespans, the height of the plant also increase. Okay, the point should be becomes higher and higher. Okay, for the points at the right hand side. All right, and you can see the trend should be in this way. Here you can see this one is the trend. Okay, the choice side. Okay, the choice side. So we can say that, okay, the longer the lifespans, okay, the longer the lifespan, the higher the height of the plant. Okay, the taller the height. Okay, the taller the plant is. Okay, so we can write down that for part B. Okay, the part B, the longer. Okay, the longer the lifespan of the plant, the taller the plant is. All right. So we can conclude that, okay, the longer the lifespans of the plant, the taller the plant is. Okay, so I don't know whether it is true or not. Okay, any scientific theories behind it. Okay, maybe if you are very interested in science, so you can ask your science teachers to tell you the reasons why, or maybe ask your science teacher whether this question is correct or not. All right. So now we finish exercise 13.